Today I'm working on a AM/FM cassette player. I think it has the DVD function as well in it. It does. This opens up for a DVD radio in a 2004 camper. This RV camper radio has a problem when I turn it on and turn it off, or try to increase or decrease the volume. It will end up on the increase decrease on volume. It will change the radio station, or it will go through the auxiliary cassette, everything else. And then I noticed last time I'm trying to turn it off and it was increasing the volume. So my goal today is to remove this and replace it with something else. So what I'm going to do first, of course, is take it out and then see where the wires are running to the speakers that are installed in the camper. But anyway, thanks for tagging along to see what we need to do to replace this radio inside of this RV. Okay. Wow, look at all this. Okay, so it's got a wiring kit. I'll need to figure out so it's apparent that's your hot wire and a fuse box. Check out these wires and figure out where the speakers are located at before I go ahead and take it apart. So we got orange, blue, yellow, and white. So I will do that at this time and get back to you. I have the speakers. I undone them one at a time. This set was looped together. It's front right, front left. This one is right here in the kitchen area, and this wire is in that back bedroom. Keeping in mind there's two speakers, a right and a left, in the front bedroom. The yellow running to the green, I put this on there, and then I touch the chassis to the radio, and the light comes on. That's telling me that it's grounding out that way. Because if I put this wire nut back on here, and if I take the wire nut off the other side and ground out the light does not come on. So the white wire is the ground. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is cut the wire harness off of the radio, solder all the ends into it, and then wire these wires into the radio that I have. And this is the radio I'm going to, let's see, it's a dual. That radio just fits in that gap. Ready to finish up this installation. It fit in here snug. What I have done is put some angle iron brackets on the back side of the radio and screwed it flush down to the bottom so it won't come out. On the wiring harness, showing you that, I cut the wire harness off of the other radio soldered into the connection for the radio itself, and then followed the wiring for left speaker, right speaker, front, front left, front right, rear left, rear right, and put it in. Both the ignition and the hot wire, I put them in together, so every time you would have to take and turn the radio on and then off. Okay, so this is a Bluetooth, this aux in, USB right here. So the kids, if they want to hook their iPhone to it, they can have that. And then I took and it's kind of an ugly piece of paneling type board. I'll put this in place to cover the rest of this hole. What I will probably do, let's see, maybe some wallpaper, maybe just paint it, or cut another nicer piece to cover this hole. Not sure how I had this on there, but that will wrap up this part, and maybe find something nicer to cover this hole. But I just want to say thank you for hanging around, watching to the end of the video, and stay tuned for other things happening here on the Reedy Chronicles. Y'all have a great day. Here is the finished results of the installation. Ended up putting that little plywood piece on the inside. Now, of course, you see the screw holes. I think I'll take some wood putty and shave off the raised parts of the wood and try to dress that up so it looks a little nicer. But of course, on the face or the backlighting on this stereo, we can take and change that color if we get tired of the blue. But anyway, thanks for staying tuned.